Hello friends! Welcome back to our channel. The monsoon has arrived, and with it comes a special kind of magic. The air is fresh, the earth is thirsty, and it's the perfect time to connect with nature by growing our own food. Many of you think that gardening is difficult, especially during the rains, but today I'm going to change your mind. I'll be sharing 10 vegetables that you can easily grow right in your own homes, whether you have a large garden, a small balcony, or even just a sunny windowsill. This is your chance to bring the farm-to-table experience directly to your kitchen. There's an unparalleled joy and satisfaction in harvesting something you've nurtured from a tiny seed. Imagine plucking fresh, juicy tomatoes or crisp green spinach, knowing they are completely organic and free from any harmful chemicals. This isn't just about eating healthy. It's about building a relationship with your food, understanding where it comes from, and savoring the pure, unadulterated flavors that only homegrown produce can offer. It's a journey of patience, care, and ultimately, a delicious reward. It's a story you create with your own hands, from soil to plate. In this video, I will walk you through each vegetable, step by step, from planting the seed to harvesting your bounty. We'll cover everything you need to know, from the right kind of pot and soil to sunlight and watering tips, making sure your monsoon garden is a resounding success. We have a lot of ground to cover, and trust me, you don't want to miss a single detail. So watch till the end for full details. And let's get started. First up, the king of the kitchen garden, the humble tomato. Growing tomatoes at home is incredibly simple and rewarding. You don't even need to buy seeds. Just take a ripe tomato from your kitchen, slice it into thin rounds, and place these slices directly on a bed of coco peat in a small pot. Cover them lightly with more coco peat, water gently, and place the pot in a spot with indirect sunlight. Within a week or 10 days, you'll see tiny green sprouts pushing through the soil. It's a truly magical sight to behold. Once your seedlings have grown a few inches tall and developed a couple of true leaves, it's time for them to move to a bigger home. Carefully transplant each seedling into its own pot, at least 10 to 12 inches in size. Tomatoes are sun lovers, so make sure they get at least 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight every day. Feed them with some good quality compost every 15 to 20 days to encourage healthy growth and fruit production. Before you know it, you'll be harvesting your very own fresh, juicy, and chemical-free tomatoes straight from the vine. The taste is simply incomparable. Next, we have an herb that is the soul of many cuisines: coriander. Growing coriander during the monsoon requires a little bit of care, as the seeds don't like to be sown directly in heavy rain. The key is to use a wide, shallow pot with good drainage. Before sowing, gently crush the coriander seeds to split them into 2 halves. This simple trick significantly speeds up germination. Now, scatter these seeds evenly over the soil surface in your pot. Don't bury them too deep. A light covering of soil is all they need. The most crucial part of growing coriander is watering. Keep the soil consistently moist but never waterlogged. It's very important to avoid watering the leaves directly, as this can lead to fungal issues, especially in the humid monsoon weather. Instead, water the soil at the base of the plants. Place your pot in a location that receives a few hours of gentle morning sunlight. In just a few weeks, you'll have a lush green carpet of fresh, fragrant coriander, ready to be snipped and added to your favorite dishes, adding that burst of freshness that is simply divine. Now for something that adds a citrusy zing to everything: the lemon. While growing a lemon tree from seed is possible, it takes a very long time to bear fruit. My recommendation is to get a grafted plant from a local nursery. This ensures you'll get fruit much faster, often within a year. Lemons need space for their roots to grow, so choose a large pot, at least 18 to 20 inches in diameter. The right soil mix is key for a healthy plant. Create a porous, well-draining mix using garden soil, compost, and sand. Lemon trees are sun worshippers. They need a full day of bright, direct sunlight to thrive and produce fruit. Protect your plant from common pests like leaf miners by regularly checking the leaves and using a simple neem oil spray if needed. When it comes to watering, be mindful. Water the plant thoroughly when the top inch of soil feels dry. During the flowering and fruit formation stage, ensure consistent moisture, but avoid overwatering as it can cause the flowers to drop. With a little patience, you'll have your own supply of fresh, juicy lemons for your lemonades, salads, and curries. Let's talk about a vegetable that's a favorite in many households: lady's finger or okra. This is one of the easiest vegetables to grow in pots, making it perfect for beginners. The monsoon season is an ideal time to plant them. Simply sow 2 to 3 seeds, about an inch deep in a 10 to 12-inch pot, filled with a rich, well-draining soil mix. Lady's finger plants love warmth and sunshine, so find a spot on your balcony or terrace that gets at least 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. The seeds germinate quickly, and you'll see seedlings emerge in just a few days. The best part about growing okra is how quickly you get to enjoy the harvest. The plants start producing flowers in about 45 to 50 days, and soon after, you'll see the slender green pods forming. For a continuous daily supply for a small family, I suggest growing at least 4 to 5 plants. Harvest the pods when they are tender and young, about 3 to 4 inches long. If you let them grow too big, they become fibrous and tough. Regular harvesting also encourages the plant to produce more pods, giving you a steady supply throughout the season. Next on our list is the incredibly versatile and healthy bottle gourd, or lauki. This is a vine, which means it loves to climb. So, the first thing you need to plan for is a strong support structure. A trellis, a net, or even strings running up a wall will work perfectly. You can sow the seeds directly into a large pot or a grow bag, at least 15 to 18 inches in size. The vine grows vigorously during the monsoon, spreading its large, beautiful leaves and reaching for the sun. It's a truly spectacular plant to watch grow. Bottle gourd plants need consistent sunlight to produce well. Make sure your vine gets plenty of it. As the gourds start to form, keep a close eye on them. The key to delicious tender lauki is timely harvesting. If you leave them on the vine for too long, they can become bitter and hard. Harvest them when they are still young and pale green, with a soft skin. You can check for tenderness by gently pressing a fingernail into the skin. If it goes in easily, it's ready. With regular watering and feeding, one healthy vine can give you a continuous supply of this wonderful vegetable. Now, let's move on to the brinjal or eggplant. This is another vegetable that feels right at home in a pot. The process of starting brinjal is very similar to how we started our tomatoes or even chilies. It's best to first sow the seeds in a small seedling tray or a small pot. Keep the soil moist and in a semi-shaded spot. Once the seedlings are about 4 to 5 inches tall and have a few sets of leaves, they are ready to be transplanted into their final, larger pots, about 12 inches in size. Brinjal plants are true sun lovers. They need a full day of direct, bright sunlight to be happy and productive. So, choose the sunniest spot in your garden or balcony for them. They are also relatively heavy feeders, so make sure to enrich their soil with plenty of good compost or vermicompost every few weeks. One of the great things about brinjal plants is their long production period. A single healthy plant can continue to give you fruit for many months, sometimes even up to a year, making it a very rewarding addition to your home garden. You know, a lot of people think that growing cauliflower at home is difficult, but it's actually quite straightforward, especially during those cooler, wetter months of the monsoon. Like brinjal, it's best to start cauliflower seeds in small pots or seedling trays first. Once your seedlings have developed 4 or 5 true leaves, they're strong enough to be transplanted into bigger pots or grow bags. Give each plant its own 12-inch pot to make sure it has enough space to form a good-sized head. Cauliflower really needs a good amount of sunlight to thrive, so a spot that receives 6 to 7 hours of sun is ideal. It's important to keep the soil consistently moist, especially as the head, or curd, begins to form. In about 2 months from transplanting, you'll see a small white head forming in the center of the leaves. To keep it white and tender, you can blanch it by folding the outer leaves over the head to protect it from direct sun. And soon, you'll be harvesting a beautiful, nutrient-rich cauliflower, packed with vitamins and, honestly, a taste that's far superior to anything from the market. Love it or hate it, you cannot deny the immense health benefits of bitter gourd or karela. And growing it at home allows you to harvest it at the perfect stage of tenderness. Karela is a fast-growing vine, so just like the bottle gourd, it needs a sturdy trellis or support to climb on. You can find 2 main varieties, the smaller, spikier local one and the larger, smoother hybrid. Both grow equally well in pots. Sow 2 to 3 seeds in a large pot, at least 15 inches, and watch it take off. The vine grows very quickly in the warm and humid monsoon weather. The beautiful yellow flowers will soon be followed by the characteristic warty green fruit. The key to a good Karela experience is harvesting it at the right time. Don't let them turn yellow or orange on the vine. This is when they become extremely bitter. Pick them when they are still firm, green, and medium-sized. Regular harvesting will encourage the plant to produce more flowers and fruit, ensuring you have a steady supply of this super healthy vegetable right at your fingertips. Here's a wonderful hack for those who can't find onion seeds. You can grow both onions and delicious spring onions from the regular onions in your pantry. Simply take a small onion that has started to sprout. If it hasn't sprouted, you can place it in a shallow dish of water for a few days until you see green shoots emerge. Once it has sprouted, plant the entire onion bulb in a pot, leaving the green shoot peeking out above the soil. It's as simple as that. In a very short time, the green shoots will grow tall and lush. You can keep snipping these greens to use as fresh spring onions in your salads, noodles, and stir-fries. They will keep regrowing for a while. If you leave the plant to grow without snipping the greens, the bulb underneath the soil will mature and multiply, eventually giving you a small cluster of new onions. It's a fantastic, zero-waste way to have a constant supply of these pungent, flavorful ingredients, which are also packed with amazing health benefits. Last but certainly not least, we have the powerhouse of nutrients, spinach or palak. Fresh, tender, homegrown spinach is a game changer. It's incredibly rich in vitamins, iron, and minerals. You'll find 2 common types of seeds: local spinach, which has smaller, pointed leaves, and hybrid spinach, with larger, rounder leaves. Both are easy to grow. For a continuous supply, use a rectangular planter or a wide pot. This gives you more surface area to sow the seeds. Prepare your pot with a rich soil mix, adding a good amount of compost, as spinach is a leafy green that loves nitrogen. Scatter the seeds evenly over the soil surface and cover with a thin layer of soil. Keep the soil consistently moist, and within a month, your spinach will be ready for its first harvest. You can either pull out the entire plant, or, my preferred method, just snip the outer leaves, leaving the central part of the plant to grow new ones. This cut-and-come-again method will give you multiple harvests from a single sowing. So these were the 10 vegetables that you can easily grow at home during the monsoon. They're healthy, organic, and super satisfying to harvest. I hope this video has demystified the process and inspired you to get your hands dirty. There is a special connection that forms when you watch a seed sprout, a plant grow, and finally, when you taste the fruit of your own labor. It's a simple pleasure, but one of the most profound ones. This monsoon, I urge you to start your own little kitchen garden and experience this joy for yourself. This is just the beginning of your gardening journey. Our channel is a treasure trove of information, with over 400 gardening tutorials covering everything from basics for beginners to advanced techniques. Whether you want to grow exotic herbs, beautiful flowers, or more delicious vegetables, we have a video for you. Take some time to explore the channel, and you're sure to find something that sparks your interest and helps you grow as a gardener. Let's build a community of green thumbs together. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family who you think would enjoy growing their own food. Your support means the world to us and allows us to keep creating this content for you. Thank you for watching and happy gardening.